Okay, so teacher hack number 5, or back to school hack number 5. I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Hey guys, so it's Fernanda. Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally filming a video. This video was supposed to go up on Wednesday, but if you've been following me since the beginning, then you know that I started my first week of teaching this week. So it's been a crazy week with meet and greet, and then the first day of school, and as well as parent night. Parent night was yesterday, so just prepping everything just was a lot, and filming this video was unfortunately not a priority for me. Getting through the first week was the priority for this week, but it's Friday and I'm hoping this video is going to go up today. I just realized I didn't even tell you what this video is going to be about, but if you read the title, then you know it's back to school hacks. I'm actually making this video as part of a playlist with a bunch of other YouTubers. I believe Genuine Teaching is part of it, Apples and Tiaras is part of it, and Kieren here on YouTube too, which I'll link down below, as well as a Letter Classroom, Bridget. They're making kind of videos along this topic, so I'll link the playlist down below. I still haven't said what the video is about. The video is just back to school hacks, but it's mostly from a first year teacher's perspective because I am a first year teacher, and I'm just going to share with you some things that helped me set up my classroom, and yeah, I guess some hacks. Okay, so hack number 1 is getting organized. For me, if you've been following me from the beginning, then you know that when I got my classroom, it was pretty much set up. The bulletin boards were still up, things were still in the cabinets. There was like a ton of things still in the classroom. So that was a little bit overwhelming for me when I was trying to make my classroom my own. So what I found that really helped me was making a to-do list. And I know it sounds super like obvious, but the way I did it is I categorized to-do lists. So I had 4. I had one of I think it was to buy, to make, to do, and to organize. Yes, those are the 4 categories I had. In one of my vlogs, I did show that to-do list, and it honestly helped me so much because before I started doing that, I would just write things down in a list, and then I would try to start doing one thing, but then I was like, oh wait, I have to buy this thing before I can even make it, or I have to get this before I can even make it, or I have to buy, make, and bring it to the classroom before I can even organize it, if that makes any sense. And it helped me just have a clear vision of what needed to get done for my classroom to look the way I wanted it to look. So hack number 2 is HP Instant Ink. So as you've seen in my videos, you know that I print a lot in color. And there are some of you that tell me, hey Fernanda, you probably spend a ton of money in ink, or you go through so much ink, or you should just go to a library and take change with you and print there because it's so much less expensive. And yes, I agree with you. If I had a regular printer, I would totally do that because yes, it is a lot cheaper. But I have HP Instant Ink, and HP Instant Ink is like a complete game changer. I used to make makeup videos, so I love subscription services. Like I used to subscribe to all the makeup subscription services. How many times can I say subscription? There. So HP Instant Ink has 3 plans, I believe. Third plan, which is the one I have, is 300 pages for $9.99 a month. So like I mentioned before, it doesn't matter what you print, it just counts the pages you print. So I can print, if I wanted to, just a whole page of just pink all over the paper, and obviously that would waste a lot of ink, but it wouldn't matter because it only counts 1 page. And once your printer is running low on ink, it notifies HP Instant Ink and they'll send you a new ink cartridge to replace it before it runs out. I think the most ink cartridges I've gone in a month was probably like 2. The cartridges that they send you have a lot more ink than the ones you buy like at Walmart or Target. They have a lot of ink. They last for forever. So like I said, the most I've gone through are 2. I didn't have to pay anything but the $10 I paid for the month. Now, if you do go over your page limit, so my page limit is 300, which I already went over because back to school season, I'm printing a lot of things. Then you just pay for extra pages, and it's really inexpensive as well. So for my plan, I pay $1 for every 25 pages I go over. So I think right now I've gone over like 20 pages. So it's still only $1 that they would charge me next month. On the other hand, if you don't use all of your pages, they just roll over for the next month. So I think in May, I didn't really do a lot of printing. So I had about 200 pages left over, so those rolled over to June. So I had my 300 pages, and once I went through those 300 pages, I was able to use those other 200 pages that I did not use the month before that rolled over. You are able to technically save the pages you didn't use for the next month. So I love HB Instant Ink. The only catch with that is that you do need a qualifying printer, so you can go on their website and they'll give you a list of the qualifying printers. There are some printers that are pretty pricey. I'm so used to being a broke college student, so I automatically went for the cheaper printer, which was about $35 on Amazon. I'll link it down below if you are interested, because $35 for a printer is not that bad, especially if you're going to be using it a lot. And I'm actually considering buying another one just to have it in my classroom if I ever need to. We do have a printer. Where is my door? You see that door right there? Not that one, the other one. We have a printer in there, so we can print things in black and white. However, if the printer dies, then our district is not going to replace it because they're pretty old. So when printers die, they just kind of go away, and I don't think we're getting a new one. Our district, or at least our school, is pushing really hard to become a paperless school. So we'll see how that goes. That's why I want a printer of my own in here, in case I ever need something really fast. I'll just have it right then. I'll just be able to have it right then and there. Tip. Okay, so hack number. Whoa. Okay, so hack number 3. I guess these are not really hacks; they're just more like tips. But I guess hacks are tips just for like the younger generation. I don't know. So anyway, my hack number 3 is getting your own laminator. Especially if you're a first year teacher and you can't get into your classroom until like 4 days before school starts. I know that happened to one of my friends and that was really stressful. But anyway, having your own laminator is also a game changer. I used to always want a laminator, but I didn't get one, or I didn't look into one because I always assumed that they were going to be pretty expensive. But in reality, they're pretty inexpensive. So I actually have 2 laminators now. I bought one yesterday. No, I bought one 2 days ago, and I have the other one that I bought when I started student teaching. So you've seen my little Amazon laminator in my vlogs. It's really small and compact, and that was about $18 on Amazon. It laminates 5mm pouches and 3mm pouches. And the one I just bought is a Scotch brand laminator that I got from Target, and it was $20, and it also laminates 3mm and 5mm. The reason I think having a laminator is like a teaching hack is because for me, as a first year teacher, I was able to get into my classroom whenever I wanted, but I did not have access to the copy machines or the laminator machine because they were waxing the floors or any other reason. So because I had my own laminator, I was able to laminate everything in my classroom in the comfort of my own home, and also cut them in the comfort of my own home, which I believe is probably a lot better than having to laminate everything 4 days before school starts and then having to cut everything and then put everything up at the same time. Not at the same time, but in the same like short amount of time. To go along with that, if you do decide to buy your own laminator, do not buy the laminating pouches at Target or Walmart. I think they sell like a 25 pack for like $15. That is insane. Don't do that. If you want to buy laminating pouches, I buy mine from Amazon, and I just search laminating pouches and I search the size that I want, and I typically go with the cheapest one, and I've never really had an issue. The ones that I buy are 3mm 200 pack, and I think that runs to about like $12. I know you can also buy a 200 pack at Sam's Club for like $20, but if you can wait a couple days for Amazon Prime to come in, then go ahead and buy them on Amazon because it's so much cheaper and they're really good quality. I've never had an issue with them, so yeah, there's that. Another back to school hack is a website. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll put it right here. My cooperating teacher actually told me about this website, and it's a website where it has a ton of really random things. It has like office supplies and other electronics. I know my cooperating teacher got a laminating machine from there, and all she had to do was pay shipping essentially. So yeah, the only catch with that is that you do have to like promise to use whatever you're getting from that website in like with kids, the elderly, or the needy. So if you're a teacher, of course, you're using it with kids. So this website has a ton of really discounted price items. Technically, they only charge you for like shipping and handling, and you do have to spend $25 for them to ship it. But I know a few weeks ago, I'm so mad I missed this deal. They had 12 packs of 100, wait, let me rephrase it again. They had 100 packs of laminating pouches. They had 12 of those, so 12 boxes of 100 pack laminating pouches, and they had it for like $14. And I don't know, I didn't jump on that, and I thought it was going to be there the next day, and it was. I'm like, oh, I'll be there the next day when I get paid, and it wasn't there anymore. And I kept seeing people on Instagram saying that they got their package, and sure enough, they had like 1,200 laminating pouches for $14. So there's deals like that on the website. Okay, so teacher hack number 5, or back to school hack number 5. I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Is to designate days for laminating, cutting, and printing, or printing, laminating, and cutting. I'm lucky enough to be at a school where I can just put requests in for copies and lamination and cutting, and aides will do it for me. Of course, I have to do that ahead of time, so I wouldn't be able to submit something and ask them to have it done by tomorrow, but I can have them get it done by like within like 2 days or 3 days, which is really, really cool. But not everybody has that, and I didn't have that during the summer. I often found myself getting overwhelmed by all the printing and cutting and laminating that I had to do, or printing, laminating, cutting, there we go. And it just made me really stressed out because I felt like it was a never-ending process. But once I started printing everything one day, and then just letting it be, and then putting everything in laminating and then putting everything in laminating why do I keep saying punches? And then putting everything in laminating pouches the next day and laminating them, and then the very next day I would just cut everything. That was so much better. I didn't get overwhelmed anymore. And then I also figured out that when I'm cutting, it's good to have like a little bucket to put all the little cut pieces in there that are trash, because it just makes the mess like a lot smaller and more manageable. So that just kind of made me feel so much less anxiety and less stressed out. So I would definitely recommend printing first, like printing everything you have to print first, then laminating all of that, and then cutting all of that. I'm actually gonna go do that at home today because I have to laminate some stuff for centers on Monday. So those are all the hacks I have to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Sorry I'm so like delirious. I am really tired. I've been here since 6:45. It's 4:30 and I'm still not done, but I wanted to make sure I filmed this video. I had actually filmed this video on Wednesday, but I forgot my camera here at my camera here in my classroom, and I tried to film it with my iPhone, but my iPhone has horrible quality, especially with the front camera. So I decided to just wait and film it today with my camera. I hope you guys appreciate that. And I know this is going up on Friday, and I typically do not post on Friday, but I will post a vlog still tomorrow. So you'll have this today and my vlog tomorrow. So 2 for 1, I guess. So I will see you guys in my next video, which will be my first week of school vlog, which I don't know how that's going to turn out. I have to edit it still. Hopefully I have enough footage, but we'll see, and you'll see tomorrow. Bye guys.